Welcome drone video fans, and this is a 10-minute video featuring the DJI Spark, and we're off the side here on the Rails to Trails bike path in Rock Creek, Ohio. And well, on the other side of these bushes and trees that you see in front of me, and we're gonna just do a pan here and look to the north here. In that direction is Austinburg on the bike path, about 7 miles in that direction, and in this other direction, which is to the south, is the town of Rock Creek, but we're officially in Rock Creek here, and it's about a mile in that direction, so, or a little less than a mile. So on the other side of these bushes and trees and things is a farm. It's a Fowler seed farm according to Google Maps, but I've often passed this and seen various farm animals and things on the other side, and I thought, you know, it'd be cool. This would be a cool place to stop. Now, I wasn't too sure how great this was going to work because obviously I can't see the farm animals very good, you know, through the trees, and since the Spark control runs on 5.8 gigahertz band, I wasn't real sure how good, you know, a signal I was going to get to control it going, you know, shooting right actually through the tree. So I took it up to 50 feet to make sure I wasn't going to be, you know, too high or too low. I didn't want to bother the animals, and I don't think I did. But the white animals that you see down there are sheep, and the other animals are cows. There's both cows and calves and sheep, and there goes a bird and another one flying along at the ground level. There's also some lambs down here, some young sheep, so a variety of sheep, lambs, cows, and calves. And you see there's one cow out there in the pasture, you know, next to the one that most of them are in, and I don't know what its problem is. Maybe it didn't take a shower. There goes another bird, but I'm thinking what it did is it got through the fencing that goes around this corral. But as you can see, you know, one thing that's nice is, you know, the Spark is very small, doesn't make a whole lot of noise, and so the animals seem mostly nonplussed. No, at least by their actions, they didn't seem to be bothered. The sheep all seem to be heading in one direction over here, but you know, the cows aren't moving at all. And I, you know, tried not to make any threatening moves or anything like that, and we're just panning back and forth. And again, I'm kind of curious about that one cow out there in the distance, but it's happily minding its own business. And you can see I'm kind of pulling back here a little bit just because I saw them all moving in one direction, opposite of where I was hovering at, and I thought, am I bothering them? But then, you know, there was no like rapid stampede or anything like that. So you know, they're just walking, and so I didn't think that I was really bothered. And they look at this one bull or cow, the black one there in the center. You know, he just doesn't seem perturbed at all. So I decided to continue on, and I'm going to fly up a little closer. One thing, right in the center of the film or the video right now, you can see nestled down in a little grass nest is a little lamb. You have to look close, but it's made itself a little nest there, and it moved there, you can see. But the sheep sort of looks like they're all more or less congregating together, and then the cows pretty much haven't moved at all. So I'd have to say that, you know, the Spark didn't really bother them too much at all. But this was kind of fun, you know. It was just a spur of the moment thing. It's something I'd want to shoot. There, we lifted up the gimbal there so we can get a distance. You can see the this is, you know, there's a lot of territory out here that's just wide open, and so, you know, perhaps that was one of the reasons why, even though I was shooting through the trees and bushes, I had no problems with either the video link or the control or anything like that. Everything was 100% solid, which made me very happy. And we're just slowly backing off, getting back towards the road. Now remember, I'm on the other side of those trees, and the Spark is so small that I don't think you can, at least I can't see it when it's more than about 100 yards away, because it's, you know, it's just that small. I can hear it, but I can't see it. So once I finally started to hear it, you'll see here that I kind of straighten up, because I'm looking at my device, a viewing device, which in this case was a Galaxy Note 4 cell phone, and I had an idea of where I needed to be to cross back over the path. And now we're coming, I'm dropping down because we're coming close to that tree line, and I recognized, you know, the fence over here. So we're getting on the other side of the trees and the sumac, staghorn sumac bushes there. There's my bike, and I still had plenty of battery left. So I decided, you know, people probably haven't seen one of these rails to trails bike paths up close and personal. So again, for those who aren't familiar with it, this path was at one time a railway. Railroad went down this way from Ashtabula, which is up by the lake, and down towards Warren or Youngstown. But we just decided to go along. You can see that it's been freshly paved, and it's so it's a nice smooth ride, and we're in this direction. We're headed towards the town of Rock Creek. I didn't go too far, probably, I don't know, 200-300 yards in each direction. Once we get up here into the sun, we're gonna stop it and turn around slowly, and you can see again on both sides of the path is just lined with nothing but trees and a lot of vegetation. When we finish our rotation there, you can see me off in the distance, and now we're headed north, and we're gonna just go along the path. I'm at about 3 feet according to the display on my device. I was 3 feet off the ground, and you see it wandering back and forth a little bit. That's because we're nestled between all of these trees and the foliage. I don't think I ever got more than 6 or 7 GPS satellites to lock in. So I give it a quick look here as I get close, and then go back to looking at the cell phone to watch my progress. There's a little carrying case that comes along with the Spark, and we're gonna fly down here, and again you see all the trees and everything. That when I went to go home in this direction, I saw a big wild turkey about 4 foot tall. He took off and went flying in a northerly direction. But get up here, and there was a spot that's light on the ground there, and you can see some a little bit of sun breaking through the trees. But we got out to about this far, and we got a low battery warning, and so we decided to turn around. And again, we're going to turn slowly around here, but I wanted to get back because I didn't want to run out of battery. And as we're heading back, you're going to see it stop for a second, and it was at that point that I got a message on my cell phone that says low battery, landing now, okay. I hit cancel, so I stopped the automatic landing because I had reached I don't know, 10 or 15% battery power, and the most of the DJI products will auto land if you don't cancel it when it gets low like that. So we canceled the auto landing and finished up the way back towards the takeoff point. Anyways, this is a little demonstration of the nice portability of the Spark. Fits right there in that backpack on the back of my bike, and able to take it anywhere. Hope you enjoyed this little look at nature and down on the farm living, and stop back again, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and if you liked it, leave a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.